The colony ship, Pioneer, emerged from the darkness of deep space, its sleek hull shimmering in the distant light of the planet they had journeyed so far to reach, Nimrod 4. On board, Captain Alexei stood at the helm, his hand steady as he guided the vessel through the final stages of their descent. Beside him, Chief Engineer Mia monitored the ship's systems, her brow furrowed with concentration as she made final adjustments to ensure a smooth landing. As the Pioneer descended through the planet's atmosphere, the viewport filled with the sight of a lush, verdant landscape stretching out before them. Forests teeming with alien flora and fauna sprawled across the horizon, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the desolate void of space they had left behind. Excitement rippled through the crew as they prepared to make landfall, their hearts filled with hope for the new world that awaited them. Captain Alexei smiled as he addressed Mia. "We finally arrived. The furthest planet in Terran-controlled space. Even the Proxenuthian Empire hadn't colonized this planet during their occupation." "Is that a good thing or bad?" replied Mia. "I guess we will find out," answered Captain Alexei. With a soft thud, the Pioneer touched down on the surface of the planet, its landing gear sinking into the soft soil below. As the hatch doors hissed open, the settlers gathered eagerly, their eyes shining with anticipation as they stepped onto the soil of their new home. For many, it was the culmination of a lifelong dream. The chance to build a new life on a distant world, far from the troubles of their past. As the settlers disembarked from the Pioneer, they were greeted by the warm embrace of the planet's atmosphere, the air sweet with the scent of unfamiliar flowers and vegetation. Survey teams fanned out across the landscape, their footsteps leaving faint impressions in the soft earth as they ventured into the unknown. For many, it was a time of excitement and discovery, as they marveled at the wonders of their new surroundings and began to imagine the possibilities that lay ahead. After a few weeks, the Pioneer was ready to begin its voyage back to Earth. "Good luck to all of you. I know you will all have much to report home. I can't say part of me doesn't envy you starting a new life here," Captain Alexei said to Mia. "Thank you, sir, we have all we need. Before you know it, this will be a major hub for all of humanity to visit," Mia replied. Within a few hours, the settlers found themselves alone in their new home. But amidst the euphoria of their arrival, there were also challenges to be faced. The planet's terrain was rugged and untamed, its dense forests hiding dangers both seen and unseen. With each passing day, the settlers worked tirelessly to establish their new colony, clearing land for farms and erecting shelters to protect against the planet's unpredictable weather. It was a daunting task, but one that they approached with determination and resolve, knowing that their survival depended on their ability to adapt to their new environment. Despite the hardships they faced, the settlers remained undeterred, their spirits buoyed by the promise of a brighter future. As they worked together to build their new home, bonds were forged and friendships formed, uniting them in a shared sense of purpose and belonging. And though the challenges ahead would be many, they knew that as long as they stood together, they would overcome whatever obstacles stood in their way. As the colony flourished and grew, so too did their curiosity about the planet they now called home. The settlers renamed the planet to Elpis, as it represented a new hope for humanity's future. Exploration teams set out to chart the uncharted territories beyond the safety of the colony walls, venturing into the depths of the dense forests that surrounded them. It was during one such expedition that they stumbled upon the first clues to the planet's mysterious past. Deep within the heart of the forest, hidden amidst the tangled undergrowth, lay the ruins of an ancient alien civilization. Towering spires of stone rose up from the earth like silent sentinels, their weathered surfaces bearing the scars of countless millennia. For the settlers, it was a discovery that filled them with awe and wonder, sparking a fierce curiosity about the beings who had once called this planet home. As archaeologists and scientists began to unravel the secrets of the ruins, they uncovered artifacts and relics that hinted at a civilization far more advanced than expected to be found. Strange symbols adorned the walls of crumbling temples, their meanings lost to the passage of time. And yet, despite the mysteries that surrounded them, there was a sense of familiarity about the ruins, as though they had been waiting patiently for their secrets to be uncovered. As the settlers delved deeper into the ruins, they found themselves drawn into a web of intrigue and mystery that stretched back thousands of years. Each new discovery brought them closer to unlocking the secrets of the ancient aliens who had once inhabited this planet, their curiosity driving them ever onward in their quest for knowledge. One thing was clear: these were not related to the Prozenith Empire. But the deeper they delved, the more questions arose. Who were the ancient aliens, and what had become of them? Why had they disappeared, leaving behind only ruins and relics as silent witnesses to their enigmatic existence? As the settlers searched for answers, they found themselves confronted with the stark reality that they were not alone on this planet, and that the echoes of the ancient aliens still lingered in the shadows. With each new revelation, tensions among the settlers began to mount. Some saw the ruins as a source of wonder and discovery, while others viewed them with suspicion and fear. Whispers of a dark secret buried within the ruins began to spread, fueling rumors and speculation about what lay hidden beneath the surface. And as the settlers grappled with the truth of their situation, they knew that their journey had only just begun. As the settlers continued to explore the ruins, they uncovered clues that hinted at the fate of the ancient aliens who had once inhabited this planet. Fragmented records spoke of a civilization on the brink of collapse, torn apart by internal strife and external threats. But even as they pieced together the fragments of the past, the settlers could sense that there was something hidden deep within the heart of the ruins, waiting to be discovered. Rumors began to circulate among the settlers, whispers of a powerful artifact hidden somewhere within the ruins, an artifact that held the key to unlocking the secrets of whatever caused the demise of this ancient civilization. Some dismissed these rumors as fanciful tales born of imagination and superstition, while others saw them as a tantalizing opportunity to uncover the truth about the ancient aliens and their enigmatic civilization. But as tensions continued to mount among the settlers, it became clear that the ruins held secrets far darker than anyone had imagined. Strange occurrences began to disturb the peace of the colony, with reports of sightings of shadowy figures lurking in the darkness and eerie lights flickering in the night sky. And as the settlers struggled to come to terms with the truth of their situation, they knew that they were standing on the precipice of a discovery that would change their lives forever. As night fell over the colony, a sense of unease settled over the settlers like a heavy fog, obscuring their vision and clouding their minds. Whispers echoed through the darkness, their words twisted and distorted by the shifting winds. Some claimed to have seen strange lights dancing in the sky, while others spoke of encounters with otherworldly beings that seemed to watch them from the shadows. For Mia, the chief engineer, the whispers held a particular fascination. Night after night, she would stand on the edge of the colony, gazing up at the stars and listening intently to the voices that spoke to her from beyond the veil of reality. And though she could not decipher their meaning, she sensed that they held a clue to the mysteries that surrounded them, a clue that would unlock the secrets of the ancient ruins and reveal the truth about the planet they now called home. But as Mia delved deeper into the mysteries of the ruins, she found herself haunted by visions of a dark and ancient power that lay hidden beneath the surface. Shadows moved in the corners of her vision, their forms shifting and twisting like smoke on the wind. And though she tried to dismiss them as tricks of the mind, she could not shake the feeling that they were a warning. A warning of the darkness that lay waiting to consume them all. As the whispers grew louder and the shadows grew darker, tensions among the settlers reached a fever pitch. Some spoke of abandoning the colony and fleeing into the wilderness, while others vowed to stand and fight against the darkness that threatened to engulf them. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one thing remained clear: they were not alone on this planet, and the echoes of the past were closing in around them. With each passing night, the shadows grew bolder, their forms coalescing into twisted shapes that prowled the edges of the colony like hungry predators. Mia and the other settlers watched in horror as the darkness crept ever closer, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare them in its icy grasp. And though they fought bravely to defend themselves, they knew that they were facing an enemy far more powerful than anything they had ever encountered. But as the darkness closed in around them, a glimmer of hope emerged from the depths of despair. For in the heart of the ruins, hidden beneath layers of stone and soil, lay the key to their salvation, the artifact that held the power to banish the shadows and restore light to their world. And though the path ahead was fraught with danger and uncertainty, Mia and the other settlers knew that they had no choice but to confront the darkness head-on and reclaim their destiny. As the settlers gathered their courage and prepared to face the darkness that threatened to consume them, Mia felt a sense of determination wash over her like a tidal wave. She knew that the time had come to confront the shadows that lurked in the depths of the ruins, to unlock the secrets of the artifact and harness its power for the good of all. With each step they took, the air grew heavier, the darkness pressing in around them like a suffocating blanket. But Mia refused to be deterred, her resolve as unyielding as the stone beneath her feet. And as they reached the heart of the ruins, she felt a surge of energy course through her veins, filling her with a sense of purpose and strength she had never known. With a steady hand, Mia reached out and grasped the artifact, her fingers tingling with its power. And as she held it aloft, a blinding light erupted from its surface, banishing the shadows and illuminating the ruins with a radiant glow. For a moment, the settlers stood in awe, bathed in the warm embrace of the artifact's light. But their moment of triumph was short-lived, for even as the darkness retreated, a new threat emerged from the depths of the ruins. A monstrous creature, born of shadow and darkness, emerged from the depths of the earth, its eyes burning with hatred and malice. And as it advanced upon them, Mia and the other settlers knew that their final battle had begun. With pulse rifles in hand, the settlers rallied together to fight off the creature. As the creature lashed out with its tentacles, Mia and the other settlers fought bravely, their weapons flashing in the dim light of the ruins. But for every blow they struck, for every shot they landed, the creature seemed to grow stronger, its dark energy swirling around it like a whirlwind of destruction. But just as all hope seemed lost, Mia felt a surge of power welling up inside her, filling her with a strength she had never known. With a cry of defiance, she unleashed the full force of the artifact's power, channeling its energy into a blinding beam of light that struck the creature square in the chest. With a deafening roar, the creature staggered backwards, its form writhing and contorting as it struggled to maintain its hold on reality. And as the light continued to burn away its dark essence, Mia and the other settlers knew that they had emerged victorious, their courage and determination shining like a beacon in the darkness. As the darkness receded and the ruins fell silent once more, Mia and the other settlers emerged battered but victorious, their spirits unbroken despite the trials they had endured. With the artifact in hand, they returned to the colony, their hearts filled with hope for the future and gratitude for the friends they had lost along the way. But as they looked out at the landscape stretching out before them, they knew that their journey was far from over. For though they had faced and overcome the darkness that had threatened to consume them, they knew that new challenges lay ahead, challenges that would test their strength and resilience in ways they could never have imagined. But as they stood together, united in their resolve to build a new life on this distant world, they knew that they would face whatever obstacles came their way with courage and determination. For they had proven that even in the face of the darkest of shadows, the light of hope would always shine through, illuminating the path to a brighter tomorrow. The artifact they found was clearly not just an energy source, but a weapon the ancient civilizations had created. Now, humanity has discovered a different technology that could help guide their future. A brighter future.